Hey you guys, Vallivon The Perfume Don back at you with a very cool perfume video. Again, my name is Vallivon. If you like fragrance, if you love smelling good, go ahead, subscribe, like this video, share this with someone else that really likes fragrance and would like to learn about different fragrances in the world. We're on this journey together, and I want you to be a part of my perfume mafia. You can also communicate with me a little bit faster versus when you comment below, although I welcome those as well for recommendations. If you hit me up on Instagram, I post every day on there. It's Vallivon The Perfume Don. Let's get into this video. Now, speaking of my perfume mafia, someone in the fragrance community that I love so much, Stacy Price, she sent me a sample quite some time ago, but I'm just getting around to like really taking it for a drive, and I have to admit that I'm absolutely obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed with it, and I love it so much, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. So I know most of the time I do cheapies. I do designer, which I love. I'm never going to stop doing affordable scents, because if you can find an affordable scent at a good price that's comparable to something that's more expensive, why wouldn't you buy that product? But anyways, I'm not a niche snob, but I am reviewing a niche fragrance today, and it's from Nishane? I don't know how to pronounce this brand's name, but of course it's going to be in the title, wherever that is. How you're viewing this video, it is, I just have a sample of it. They sent me a sample, but it's a great scent. I'm considering buying the full bottle because it's so good. This is 100 Silent Ways, and if it sounds like something that you like, then you might pick it up as well. So when this fragrance opens, it has this youthful energy. It has one of my favorite notes, a white floral, a bouncy, playful floral. It's tuberose in there. It has peach as well, so it makes it a little bit juicy. And then it has some orange popping off with it too. I love this fragrance so much. Let me just spray myself again. Okay, on this arm, I have it dried down like I've been wearing it today. So I'm going to switch it up and spray it fresh on this one so I can remember how it smells when you first. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So very bouncy floral when you first spray it. Now, when it gets down to the heart notes, those are the top notes. You have the peach, the orange, and the tuberose. When it gets to the heart notes, that's where the more floral, a little bit more depth is added to this fragrance. You have jasmine. I'm not always a huge fan of jasmine, but jasmine in this one is done so well. It's done super well. It also has the orris root. So usually that adds some like powderiness to a fragrance, but I don't get a lot of powderiness. I'm sorry if you hear kids playing. It's a nice day, so, you know, let the kids play. Let them live their lives. In the heart notes, it also has gardenia, and now it's floral, but it's not a pinch your nose, tickle your nose, very heavy floral. It's still light and uplifted by those top notes. The tuberose in there, that's really bouncy and playful. The orange in there really adds some youthful elements to where the floral notes. I'm sorry, these kids are throwing me off. To where the floral notes and the heart notes, it just really wraps everything together and makes it a little bit more feminine. Now, but not too feminine. It's not too feminine, because when you get to the heart notes, it has a note in there that actually scared the bejesus out of me. It scared the crap out of me. And it has vetiver in there. Usually vetiver, I'm like, deuces, I'm out of here. Sometimes vetiver, it can smell spicy. Sometimes it can smell a little bit like, I don't know, woody on me. Sometimes it can smell sour. Sometimes it can smell zesty. Vetiver, just depending on how you do it, it just never really works well with me, except for in this fragrance. And that's how I know this fragrance is the truth. The vetiver adds, I don't even want to say spice. It adds just more depth and complexity to this fragrance. Now, this is a sweet fragrance, but it just has that depth. It has some woody notes in there and the base notes, and it also has vanilla, but I feel like that vanilla really protrudes through the entire fragrance. The longevity in this fragrance, wow, this lasts all day. The performance is absolutely there. I put this on in the morning. I've been wearing it off and on, really trying to get my routine in it to see how does it perform. Is it worth the price point? Because this is not an affordable scent at all. You have to be working. You have to have a good job to be able to afford this scent, or save all your coins. Like, it's quite pricey, but the performance is there. It lasts all day to me. On my body chemistry, everyone's different, but on me, it lasts all day. You can smell it. Like when you walk by, it has projection. People can smell it on you. It has all those things that you really look for in a fragrance that you're going to spend a coin on. It has that. Now, the other fragrances that I can compare it to, you know what? It has, I don't know if you've smelled Molinard vanilla fruit, that kind of vanilla in there. That's what kind of vanilla it has in here. It's not super sappy, but it definitely has the sweet element. I think the woody notes and the vetiver in there really balance this fragrance out to where it's not overly sweet. If you're the kind of person, you're looking for a sweet scent, but not childish at all. This is very unisex. Men would enjoy it as well. And actually, there's a man that suggested it to me when I was like asking for sweet scents. So men like it too. It's not overly sweet, but it's definitely, I would categorize it as a sweet scent. Some people say it's powdery because of that orris root. I don't think so. I don't get powdery. I get a lot of floral and I get a lot of sweet. Yeah, that's what I get. Floral. I think that jasmine and gardenia really protrude through when it gets to the heart notes. You get a lot of the vanilla and woody notes. Now, after a few hours with you only get the top notes, which is the peach and the orange and the tuberose, youthful, bouncy, energizing type scents, very playful for maybe about, on my body chemistry, maybe about an hour, 2 hours at the max, and that's when it gets to the heart notes. Okay, it can be as short as a half an hour depending on what you do at your routine that morning and everything. But that's after about 30 minutes to 2 hours. That's when you get to the heart notes, and that's pretty much what you're going to be left with throughout the day. You're going to have the jasmine, the gardenia. It's a more rugged version of a gardenia, but still feminine, if that makes any sense. And you get the vanilla. The vanilla is definitely the star in this fragrance. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, I think this fragrance is great for daytime because it has those top notes in there and it has the florals, just as well as it's great for evening as well. So it's very versatile. I would rock this in fall, winter, of course. I would also really rock this in spring. Definitely will work on a nice rainy day. In summer, I don't see this being too heavy for summer either, just because of those floral notes in there. I think they really work in warm heat because, again, it's not sappy, stickly, kind of very sweet vanilla extract scent. It's not like that one. If you're thinking of the Van Cleef and Arpels Orchid Vanilla, it's not like that one. That one is a lot more heavy, weighed down, more of like a molasses kind of very syrupy vanilla scent. This one is a little bit more, just adds a sweet element. I really like this scent. I think it's very unisex. I think this one could work for if you're looking to venture your way into a niche scent and you want to stick with a brand that definitely has the power and the longevity. I would add this to my list of brands that can be considered a safe buy and you're not wasting your money because the performance is equal to the coin that you're spending. I think this works for all ages. I think this will work for, not super young girls. You probably wouldn't like this one. Again, the base notes, it has a little bit woody vetiver that does add some depth to it and makes it this much mature. But I would say in your 20s all the way up. All the way up. Teenager, I think I'll say skip this one. 20s all the way up. This is a nice one, I think. It does get deeper throughout the day. It's not a linear scent. It definitely transitions, which is very exciting for the nose. It will develop on your skin and turn to different things, and it will change depending on how you prepped your skin for hygiene that day versus lotion or the oil that you used, body wash as well. But yeah, this is definitely a scent that changes on the skin, but I like it a lot. I don't think it's an offensive. If you want to wear this scent to work, I don't think it's very offensive. People will be able to smell it on you. So if you work in an environment where you're not supposed to be wearing scents, if you're a nurse, if you're a teacher, if you're working healthcare, nursing home, that kind of thing, I would skip this one because people will be able to smell it on you. However, if you work in just a normal, like an office environment, and you can wear like a little bit of scent, but not something that's a monster. This one is a monster in the sense of it has projection and longevity. I'm sorry, because it has longevity, but it's not going to be knocking your coworkers out or anything. And people they shouldn't, unless they're negative Nancy's, really complain about your scent at all. This is a very sexy scent. If you want to wear it to a date night, I think that will work well. I also can really see this fragrance working well for layering. So I would totally say check it out. I think you should check it out. If you can go test it first or buy a decant, I would definitely say that one. For me, it's safe to blind buy. It's not very polarizing. I think the masses would really enjoy this one. It has the mass appeal of a designer scent, but the longevity and projection and the performance of a well-done niche fragrance. So I'm very satisfied with this scent. I thank you so much again, Stacey Price, for sending this to me and really introducing me to this line. It's the first one I've ever smelled from them. I'll definitely be trying a lot more because, wow, I'm super satisfied. And if you guys have tried anything from this line, please let me know what you've tried. I would love to explore more. And comment below, let me know. Again, if you like this kind of video, like, share this with someone else that really likes fragrance. Hit me up on Instagram. It's Vallivon The Perfume Don. And I will catch you guys next time.